Alright, hey guys and gals, I'm doing the 3-month update on the bike. Haven't put a lot of miles on it, just a little over 100. Alright, so the bike has not been started in over 3 weeks, so let's see what happens here. I bet it'll just start right up. Wasn't as fast as I was expecting it to. Alright, so let's see what we have here. First of all, I'm 6'3", 225 pounds, broad shoulders, 36-inch inseam. This bike is a blast to ride. Not much fun over 45 miles an hour, though. Hasn't leaked a drop of oil. Usually just starts at a touch every time. I did put the 17-tooth front sprocket on it, and that may have been too much because on an incline with a slight headwind, I cannot seem to get it up to 7,000 RPM, which is the max power, with redline being at 8,000. I did replace the battery immediately with the Wise, and I have a link in the description for that, as well as a battery maintainer, and for that as well. I swapped out that shifter for one that doesn't interfere with my heel. For me, I did need to include these mirror extenders and get new mirrors altogether because the ones that came with it were just absolute crap. But I like the chrome anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, I put LEDs in the rear turn signals and brake light. When I tried to put those in front, they turned into hazard lights, so I had to put the incandescents back in the front. Let's see, the spark plug is a C7 HSA that gaps at 0.65 millimeters. All right, now for the problems, most of which were factory build quality. So I had some muffler separation right here, so I had to got my wire welder. Welded that back up. That came out okay. Stripped threads from the factory. This bolt here, these 2 bolts here. I just bought some longer ones and put nuts on the end. The front forks. These are very low quality. I mean, they're good for just around town, but when you hit a bump, you're really going to feel it. Speedometer is inaccurate. Now, I did not test that before I swapped out that sprocket, so I don't know if that's the problem with that or not. It came missing this cover here, and I did use blue thread locker on almost everything. The headlight. The headlight's bright and usable, but there's really no differentiation between low and high beam, so I'm not sure if that would have passed inspection had they asked me to actually test that. I did have to put new tire valve nuts on there because there was only one from the factory. It does leak fuel from the cap. And oh yeah, so I did have to put a new chain on here due to the sprocket swap. This is a $20 chain off of Amazon. It has just done nothing but stretch and stretch. It did stretch to the point once where it just bent this fender forward. So, spend $60 on a quality Renthal chain and you won't regret it. But yeah, I got the title in the mail, and would I buy this bike again? I absolutely would. Thanks a lot and happy riding.